Gonna unpause that game for Eli, just for you. Can you hear me? Uh-oh. Check. Can you guys hear me again?
Yep.
All right, great. So we're live. I have unpaused the
Cool.
game for Eli.
Thank you.
Getting better at that, buddy.
Okay.
So you're in your room. I believe you've worked out some things with Rika to go to the Plaza of Dark Delights to speak to a man
Yep.
named Semric, who's a famous scribe, especially those involved in the underworld here at Lankhmar. And the Plaza of Dark Delights is only open at nighttime. I don't know if there's anything else you wanted to speak to Rika about, or I can't remember exactly how you guys finished last in that conversation.
Yeah,
we're gonna hang on to the contracts and see if we can get the Thieves Guild in on it.
That's right. Yep.
Trying to do, and Donkey kind of sent a very terrible what you doing message to Agnes.
Yes. Yep.
Oh, that's right. We were going to use the contracts to buy our ways out of trouble with the Thieves Guild.
Yeah, to at least a ceasefire.
And the vellum told about. Oh, that's right. It needs to be translated.
Yes,
that's right. It's got some script on there that at least Rika doesn't recognize, and she recommends Semric.
Fair enough.
All right. I think, did we take care of all our in-between stuff? I know that we healed up.
Yes. Yeah, because that's why we were gonna think. Yeah. Did you we finished waiting all 3 days? Or did we only wait 2 so far?
I believe it's been 2 days.
Yeah, that makes sense because Frederick still has 2 health left to heal. So that would make sense.
Yeah, I guess my guys still have stuff to heal too.
Okay. So we want to finish off that, like the one more night, or do we want to head out and try to get this thing decoded tonight, or wait for the Thieves Guild?
They don't know where. Oh, they probably do know where we live now. That you sent them a letter.
Well, I mean, Donkey told her to kind of come meet him, and
Yeah.
she did. So, if they don't know exactly where we are, she knows roughly where we are because she came kind of with us most of the way and then split off to go her own way when we went in. So unless they tortured her.
What was that?
No, go ahead.
Oh, the only thing is that I was gonna try and buy a bow for RC, but I couldn't remember how much that cost.
Oh, that's a good question.
A bow, huh?
If I looked that up.
Yeah, we can look that up. I can actually.
If my character remembered that, that might be.
Let me take a look here. What we've got.
Maybe after another job.
Well, we got a decent amount of gold.
The longbow is pretty expensive. It's 40 gold pieces.
Yeah, it's 40 gold.
Yeah. The short bow is 25.
I'm not sure. I'd have to check. I know that the wizard can do the longbow because that was the best weapon in their options. Let me check. can't use a short bow. Short bow. Agility's fine. 25. Yeah, I guess they will borrow some money from Aldo Jr.
Borrowing some money, huh? Well, Aldo's gonna loan them.
From family.
It's very
Aldo
generous of
Jr.
Aldo,
keeps
since
reminding everyone that they're the Aldisons, that they're family, and that family should be sharing money with each other. In addition to that, having a bow would have a benefit for the other two as well.
true. It's a matter of survival in some ways.
Yeah, that's a much better
So,
reason for lumping your money together than I have. I just did it because I said Frederick's the best with the money.
Wow, that's very
I guess
trusting of your guys, Tony.
Well, Pukey is his cousin, and Donkey, he doesn't. If he doesn't like these guys, he'll just take off and do his own thing. Donkey's not really in it for the money, as we've discussed briefly and previously. Donkey has a long storied history.
Yes, he
Yeah.
does.
Yeah, so before we get into combat, I should probably pick up the short bow to give it the maximum chance to be able to use it.
Yeah.
So if we could do that today, then we can do some sleep.
That sounds good. Donkey's all healed up. He's gonna go hang out in the bar for a few hours just in case his date shows up.
All right.
But
The Aldisons are gonna go as a family because RC is extremely skinny. So he's a 5 strength.
Yep.
-2 strength person. So they're gonna go with him just to check. Also to make sure that he's not buying, something else with it.
So they all they go down through the tavern. I believe it's around 6 o'clock. So tavern's starting to pick up a little bit. There's just some people eating, mostly not too loud yet. They pass through and into the smoggy street of Lankhmar, of Barter Street, and
Alright.
they find their way to Tosifa, the weapons merchant.
Yeah.
And his shop is
Hello,
still open.
Joseph.
Yeah, hey, good to see you.
I'd like a short bow.
Oh,
Can I try to haggle him?
absolutely. That's what it's
Is that
about.
intelligence or personality?
It's your personality.
Ooh.
Oh, I'm afraid I can't come down on these. They're the best in the city, so well worth your
Best
money.
in the city, I suppose. Then I will take it.
All right,
So that's
20. That'd be 25 gold pieces.
Yes.
And may I entice you with some of my arrows? These are strangest
Yes, I will
arrows.
also need 20 pack of arrows. Let's see. Do those come with a quiver?
I could.
Please. Would you please give me throw in a quiver?
I'll throw in a quiver. You're spending up some money
I'm gonna
here.
if I'm gonna spend 40, I feel like a little.
From me to you, I got a quiver for you.
Or not 40, 30.
Just remember, take your business here when you need weapons and ammo.
All right, so is that the 5 for those?
Yeah. What was the price on arrows? I thought I put it in, but I must not have.
The arrows is 5 for 20.
All right. There you go. 5. 5 for 20.
That's yeah, so that's 30 gold total, taking me
All right.
down to 2.
Yeah, you're right. And then they have silver tipped.
Yep.
And
Yeah, a little
what
out of my price range.
do you have it open? Because I don't have slings put in for price either. Stones
Uh,
rather.
there.
Slings
30
are-
for 1 gold.
Yeah,
Gotcha. And silver tipped arrows, is that right there for you guys?
Yep, that's 1 arrow per 5 gold.
yeah. Yeah, I feel like those are special use arrows for very specific guys.
Yeah, or if you really want to make a statement.
Awesome. Right.
I mean, for like,
You just want to show off your wealth.
Yeah.
well, for
Slinging.
5 gold, I'm gonna have to dig that silver tipped arrow out every time. I mean, it would be cheaper to just like to hammer a silver coin into an arrowhead.
It would have horrible balance, but you're right.
That's right.
Or you don't even have to hammer it. You just like put like a metal, like use a metal stick to like crush it like a mushroom cap.
Yep.
Just stick it on the top.
A little grindstone action, make it nice and sharp. Use some, oil, not oil.
Or
Some
if you only
sinew
need
and
the
wax.
effect of silver, you just grind the coin down into dust, and then you glue the dust onto the edge of the arrow.
Yeah, like gilding it.
Yeah, exactly. I don't say that to the shopkeeper, mind you. I'm not trying to steal his business.
Anything else you need?
No, that'll do it. Oh wait, how much were you gonna give me for this bow?
Huh?
A bow?
You're
Or a staff? A staff. I'm sorry.
you're selling your staff?
Well, I can't use both at the same time.
I don't care. I'm just asking. Are you selling your staff?
Yes.
I'll give you 2 silver.
All right. All right, fine. I will take it. I'll just delete it from my sheet. Take the short bow, drag that into my sheet. The arrows are there. Good. Everything's good. I'm good to go, so I'm heading back to the inn.
All
Or we
right.
all are.
We've got donkeys down. And why don't you describe to me what he's doing down in the tavern? Is he just
He's gonna grab himself a drink and find a nice corner to sit in and milk it.
all right? So he's
And things are what, like 5?
they are.
Okay, I'll subtract that from a stash right now. Yep, he's just gonna sit there and milk his drink for a while, taking in and kind of nodding and smiling at everybody, but not aggressively so.
Sure, he's there and drinking, and then suddenly, beside him is Agnes, just slipped in next to him, and he didn't even hardly notice. And she throws an arm around him, says, "Hi, donkey. Did you miss me?"
As much as I can, Miss Nilf, yes. And that, okay, yes, sure, I did.
She giggles, and then she gets serious suddenly and says, "Look, the Thieves Guild, they're watching you. And
Yeah,
I worry about you and your friends."
yeah, actually, that was my second reason for wanting to see you. We want to see if we can maybe buy a truce with the Thieves Guild. our intention was not to step on their toes. We didn't kill anybody that they didn't force us to, and obviously, I mean, we I would have saved you either way, but the other guys went along with saving you. We came into custody of some items that we think the Thieves Guild might be interested in.
Oh, this, depending on what they are, it could change their minds. But they're pretty set on killing you at the moment, so it better be something good.
Well, it's a collection of contracts from a noble we robbed.
From Egric?
Yes.
Oh.
It's a collection of his contracts and some of his business dealings and troop, his guard rotation, stuff like that. A bunch of his business stuff fell into our hands.
And how many, would you say, how many documents?
Well, I don't know. I'm pretty sure the Aldersons know exactly. I think there's around 20-ish or so.
This could make a difference. I don't know if it'll be enough, but I'm glad to hear that you have a plan.
Yeah. Well, how would you advise going about this?
Well, I can vouch for you and make a case and bring the documents as a peace offering. And you'll also have to promise, no more of this sort of, larceny and burglary.
Am I back yet, by the way?
I assume
Or is
so.
this? Oh, okay.
I assume you're back you went back up to your room.
Well, not if I see Agnes
Yeah.
and
Okay.
Donkey talking. I'm just gonna mosey over. I'm not gonna join the conversation just yet.
Oh, you're not.
Yeah,
I would join the conversation if invited in, but Donkey's working his thing. I don't want to step on his toes.
Well, it looks like the Aldersons are coming back. Mind if I have them join us?
Oh no, that'll be good. Please.
Okay. So I wave over at the Aldersons.
Hello.
Hi. I was just telling Donkey that you may want to try making some peace with the Thieves Guild because they are planning your murder.
Well, we never we didn't know if is there like a list of jobs that we shouldn't steal? Because I don't know, the Thieves Guild tells people what's like theirs and what they don't care about.
So
I'm not sure how not to step on their toes. I mean, we may have to take something somewhere, sometime, as you know, for to do to perform our services.
Well, our rule is we're the only ones in this city allowed to do those things. And being that you're...
Is there a list of those things?
Well, not exactly. It's kind of unwritten, but yeah, it would be stealing.
See, this is new information
organized.
for us. We didn't know any of this stuff, and we didn't want to step on anyone's toes. If we had known there was competition for the contract, then maybe we would have made a different decision. It's hard to say. The guilds are different in different cities. I feel like there needs to be a one-strike policy.
They can be forgiving to people.
Because we didn't get a warning. I don't know if you have a written warning thing to tell people like, hey, back off. Like, that was a heated situation, a dangerous situation where we all could have been killed.
Well, being that you're not from around here, as long as you don't do it again and you make a generous peace offering, it may just save your lives.
Well, these contracts are definitely going to give you primo leads. These are the leads. The Ingric leads.
Yeah, I like it. And I want there to be peace. I love the Thieves Guild, but you saved my life, and I'll never forget that. And that's why I'm here.
We just want them to understand the value that they could gain from these contracts, and maybe we belong in the Thieves Guild. Maybe this could be like an introduction. Like maybe this could be like the way that I earn my way in. I mean, a hard thief thing. Didn't we prove ourselves a little bit? I mean, you can't just turn away everyone, even if they're promising thieves.
She
I, th-
laughs.
I,
Listen, there's a good chance, actually, if I put a word in for all of you, uh, that they'll at least let you go through the trials. At that point, you pass the trials, you're in. But first, let's take care of settling the score. And if you would like, I can. I'll put in the word for you. I'll vouch for you, and that means a lot in the Thieves Guild.
I say we do it.
yes, no. We very much appreciate that, Agnes.
So, all of you want to join potentially?
Well, and this might be a meta question for you, Noah, but I assume they don't have to be like Thieves class to be in the Thieves Guild.
Correct. No, they don't have to be.
Well, Donkey does have one question.
They just have to be willing to do thieves' work.
Yeah, I'm trying to think if there was like a game mechanic wrapped up in the Thieves Guild stuff. I guess not. There's just like possible guilds you could be from.
Yeah. Donkey has a question as well.
Yes.
If we want to make peace, that's a guarantee. But as the old sins have said, our business isn't always good. Is there a chance we could kind of find a way to be commissioned by the Thieves Guild so that they look the other way with our things if we give them a small cut?
We don't do that. No, you're either
Okay.
in or you're in trouble,
Okay.
as they say.
Should we do a quick huddle?
Well, I mean, Fred and Yuki are still upstairs. They probably should know what's going on.
I mean, Wald is definitely would join. Wald and Aldo would definitely join. RC can't really be bothered to pay too much attention to the Thieves Guild. So
do we lose anything by trying to join and failing the initiation?
probably maybe our lives. Just a guess.
Agnes, do we lose anything by trying to join but failing?
I don't know how much I'm allowed to say of it.
Okay.
That makes sense. They wouldn't want us to like. With thieves, there's always the chance that the test could be cheated on, or that cheating is the point. There's a lot of ways it could go. So that I do understand the need for that.
Okay.
Like giving somebody the questions before the test comes. But in terms of, let's say just some of us were in the guild, would we still be able to do guild jobs?
It's best if you're all initiated. If you're doing the work, it's better that way. They trust us. Those who aren't won't be, you're not allowed to take them with you whenever you get a contract with the Thieves Guild. So
Well, this is a big commitment. We may need to know more, like if they.
yeah, I
Yeah, we
could
may
tell
need to
you.
know more about the what type of, because
We'll
we do have things to do. We can't like, we're adventurers. We can't like become guild employees.
I think for
It's not
those,
permanently.
so you've generally they get a lead on something and they'll send you in and see if you can survive. If you do, then they consider that your thieves run and you've made it.
Yeah, fair.
But you do have to prove yourself, and there's some organization to it. You just have to be respectful of
Do
the.
we have to take the jobs that come to us?
Oh no, no, you don't.
Oh,
Except if you want to join, you do have to do the thieves run mission that we'll
yeah.
give you. Besides that, we do expect you to take them occasionally, of course, if you're going to be a part, but you're not forced to take any. No. So
Well,
yeah,
this is something to
again,
consider. We'll have to see how this meets with our goals.
yeah,
See, Donkey's staring all doughy-eyed at Agnes. He's in. He'll do whatever.
you're expected to have solidarity with the other thieves. Uh, keep the
Oh well, we would
keep
love to have
secrecy.
solidarity with thieves. We would love for this whole misunderstanding to never have happened.
Yes.
Very good. Yeah, there's a level of discipline to it, and if you're up to that, um, you know, then I
Oh,
think
we're definitely up to the challenge. It's just we don't want to overtax ourselves.
yeah, that's absolutely fine. Um, but anytime, I'm willing to put in the word if you think it's the right fit for you.
All right, yeah, let's focus on getting ourselves in the right. So should we
Yeah.
go up to the room, talk with the guys, and should we give the contracts to Agnes to deliver, or
Yeah. How do you want to the contracts? Do you need them all now? Do you need some of them, or how does that work?
yeah, would you like a taste, or
I think,
do you need the whole
if I'm
thing?
gonna save your tails here, I think I'm gonna need them all.
Well, should we go huddle, or do we just want to
Um,
hand them
just
over?
you know what Donkey's gonna say. Yeah, whatever. I'm good handing him over. We'll go inform the other guys afterwards, and for sake of not breaking the metaverse.
All right.
If Frederick and that bony little puke are upset, that's their problem.
We're doing them a favor, really.
Yeah, we already told them we were going to try to do it. So
Yeah, they were. You know what? They were on board with the plan, so I think that we should just do it.
yes,
All right. So yeah, we'll give you the contracts.
All right, Agnes looks them over, and her eyebrows raise up, and she says, "Yes, I think they'll be very happy with these, actually." And again, I'll say what I can about your being new in town, and I think I can get you off and get you out of this. And if there's anything else I can do, I'm here.
well, you still owe me that drink at some point. Donkey's going to tell her.
I'm not planning to go anywhere. I'm here. And she goes and gets a round of drinks for everyone
Nice.
and hangs out in the tavern.
Okay.
All right.
She tells you a couple tales of the Thieves Guild, some of the adventures she's been on, and the close calls she's had, and how she's worked her way up through the ranks, and that she's she's only worked her way up one rank. She's a thief third class, and then it goes apprentice, and then third class. So she's one up from apprentice. And
Fair.
that's how much she really loves being a part of the guild. Is what she mostly talking about. Well, occasionally flirting with Donkey.
Yeah, and Donkey's gonna tell her some of his wild exploits.
Yeah, she has a lot of questions for Donkey.
She's free to ask.
Yeah, she's asking all the questions. She wants to know what a dwarf is doing here in the city of Lankhmar. Um,
Oh.
she gets a hint of your royalty, and she's like, mind is blown about that and how you were banned from your clan. And she's like, doesn't know anything about dwarf culture or anything like that.
Yeah.
So
Uh,
My guys are just trying to like be like nice and friendly and like don't kill us. Like, see, we're nice guys.
yeah,
They're
she
just general like nice guyism,
yeah, as the
disinterested nice guyism.
sure, and
Uh,
as the night wears on, you can tell she loosens up and she's like really enjoying herself with all of you, and uh, you guys are starting. You can tell she's starting to feel like you're more than just people that saved her. You're becoming her friends.
yeah.
there we go. I just want it to be that much harder for like if they decide to kill us, that we'll get a little bit of warning.
It's yeah. I mean, she seems genuinely like concerned
That was the reason
with
for
you.
the display of personality and friendship is to if the hammer comes down, that we get a warning
Sure.
Yeah.
The night wears on.
without saying it.
Yeah. So, Donkey's gonna go ahead and tell her his real name.
Wow.
It's like, I'm Gimlin Patterson.
Gimlin. That's such a much nicer name than Donkey. Why don't you go by that name?
Because my name has too much baggage attached to it. I am the second son of Patter the Red, great dwarven king, and a very failed son at that. When and banished me and called me an ass. Hence, I am Donkey.
She's still got her arm around Donkey, and she gives him a kiss on the cheek. And she's like, well, then you're my Donkey, and I accept you into my clan.
Yeah, he's very red faced at this point, and not all of it's from the mead.
So she tells you a little bit where she's from. She was actually born in a forest to the southeast of Lankhmar, but not far, and northeast of the mountains from which Donkey's from. And he's heard of that forest, but he's never been there. Doesn't know much about it.
There.
Um, midnight strikes, and what are you guys all up to? Are you gonna? She's
My
looking like
guys
she's
are
ready
like,
to call it a night.
yeah, my guys are also looking to call it. We definitely want to get a full rest in.
Yeah, yeah. Donkey's looking regretfully like he's ready to call it. Yeah, he's like, yeah. Okay. Suppose it is that time.
She gives each of you a hug. She blows Donkey a kiss. She takes the documents and promises that she'll do what she can, and says goodnight.
Okay. Okay. So I guess it's time to return to our room, guys.
Yeah. So I guess we'll do the rest one last time, and then we'll check out that vellum.
Yep.
Okay, so it's a new day. Morning light streaming in. You're all very hungry.
All right.
That's fair.
And I need somebody. You should probably eat a ration.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You want to be full strength.
Yeah. Suppose I still have some rations left. Okay. Monkey's eating a ration. Fred and Pukey are also going to eat rations.
Yeah.
Agnes also gave you guys directions to get to Thieves' house. And she explained that Thieves' house is this enormous multi-story place that almost everybody in the city of Lankhmar knows where it is. But knowing that you're not from here, she tells you where to find it. And it's where many of the thieves that would otherwise be homeless stay.
All right.
And where they conduct their plans and their trainings and things like that.
Fair.
And she says that's where you can find her if you ever need her.
Okay.
She didn't mention anything about the free lodging. I guess she did, actually. We just found out about it now.
Yes.
Fair. We were
Free,
just a little too intoxicated last night to notice.
free lodging.
Oh, that'd save us some money every week.
Certainly would. I doubt the room's quite as nice as this, but it would save you money.
As long as I don't come out with more fleas than I go in with, I think I'm good.
No guarantee on that.
In fairness, we might be sharing a room with a bunch of thieves.
Wasn't
Which, if we have
that...
high-value items, could be a problem.
There's gotta be a lockbox somewhere in this city. And once we're in the guild, they probably can't
All right, but
steal
you know
too
what
much from
thieves
us.
do to lockboxes, though, right?
Yeah, but once we're in the guild, they're kind of obligated to not steal as much from us.
One would hope. They could have a very communistic view of ownership of things.
This is true. I guess that's the question we ask.
Yeah. This is why I didn't want to jump in. Like, there's all these little questions.
Yes.
All right, so have we rested yet, or should we do our hit dice?
Yep, do your hit dice. It's the morning. You can.
3, that gets me up to max.
I also want somebody to roll a luck check for the group.
I think you
Guess
have
we'll
a
have
higher luck.
Yeah, we'll have.
I have a 12.
Well, Fred's at 14, and Donkey would be at 16 once he gets that luck back. Fred's still at 14, so. Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, I guess
Yeah.
that's close enough.
Yeah. Fred's topped off. All my guys are topped off.
Everybody but Wallet's topped off, but I'm gonna go. I mean, he's at 11, so that hopefully will be enough.
Those of you who were using lanterns, I don't know how much oil you had on you, but you burned
Oh, that's
probably through one thing of oil when you were
I probably used up a torch yesterday.
in the
too,
cellar.
or
I
last week.
already took some torches off.
Okay.
Oh, you did?
Those of you who had torches.
I
Yeah,
probably should have restocked.
I took one off for that night that you were out.
Did you take the oil, or
I did not take the oil, so if you haven't done that, if you could take the oil out.
4. Wait, why didn't that go through? Oh, I pressed the wrong button. That's why. Okay. All right, I guess my guys are is ready.
Yeah. Those are
All
my
right.
guys.
So you remember that you need to go, if you want to get the vellum transcribed. You need to go to the Plaza of Dark Delights at dusk.
Yeah.
Is there anything you want to do before then? Or are you gonna skip to dusk and
Can I pop over and quickly grab some torches?
Yep, absolutely.
How much do those cost?
Do these little buttons work that I made? They take you to the Barter Street Market and stuff.
No, I have to have a token.
Yeah. Have to have at least one
Okay,
token.
no worries. Let's activate it. Here you go. Should work now.
All right. All right. So this is the marketplace. Do I just drag them in? And we'll say that I went to the store without incident? Or...
Yeah, drag them in if it works and just charge yourself the money.
Or actually, do you know what? I just increased the, I just need a price. Copper. Oh, well, that makes it easy. In that case, I'm gonna get 10, I guess. Health is gonna get 10. And he's gonna put 5 in the chest. No, he's gonna put 8 in the chest. He'll have 5 total on his person. Is there a way to open that chest in the feathered behemoth? Or can you select the feathered behemoth again?
Sure. Tony, are you all done shopping?
Yeah. I'm good.
You want to go to
Didn't
the
find
bedroom
anything.
or the tavern?
I want the bedroom.
Bedroom.
Okay. Is the chest that we put stuff in? Wait, I can't see it.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's gone.
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
Oh, uh-oh. Gone?
Well, it's not there for me anymore. So that's.
Yeah, it's not there for me either.
Wait a minute. I think I saw it in a weird place. I saw it at the tavern.
Oh, is it down in the tavern?
There's a sorted art item pile here. Oh, this is it. How did it end up here? It's too weird. But yeah, it's here. I could just write it down for you if you want.
All right, yeah, add 8 torches to it.
8 torches. You're not going to take them with you?
I'm taking 2 of them.
Okay, 8 torches. I'm going to also write down the rest of the stuff. There's a crowbar.
So now I have 5 torches
Yeah,
on walled.
There's a flail of
I have-
chaos.
Yep, that's the stuff I put in: crowbar, flail of chaos, longsword, spear, staff, and small hammer.
That's right.
Yep. That's the stuff that Frederick and Donkey and Pukey put in there.
Great. I'm just going to write it down in case we lose.
Yeah, so I'm going to put that crowbar into my inventory.
Taking it with you?
Yeah, you never know when you might need to pry something open.
I'm going to show it to you guys so you can all see it.
We're still in the bedroom, by the way.
Yep. That's so weird that it ended up there. So. Okay. Are we all good?
Yes. Or at least I am.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm good.
So you wait till dusk, and you head to the Plaza of Dark Delights. Is that right?
Yep.
All right. The plaza is a long piazza of shadows and indistinct forms. Vague individuals move about the dim lights of caged glowworms, bottled foxfire, and glowing firepots filled with crimson embers. The soft susurrus of whispered deals, hushed negotiations, and murmured assignations drifts through the night, like signs of conversation from half-remembered dreams. At one end, near the ebony Baroque architecture of the Shrine of the Black Virgin, stands a simple wooden frame covered by an airy cloth of dark crimson. You remember that this is the space where you could find Semric. So you go inside, and within the pavilion is a lean, rangy-looking man dressed in slate gray tunic and breeches. His skin looks like buffed leather, and his black hair is trimmed in a scholarly tonsure. He sits atop a tall stool beside a high-angled table, intent on papers and parchments that are spread about. As you enter, he looks up. How can I help you?
We're looking for a scribe.
Oh, and have we ever had dealings before? I don't recognize your faces.
Our friend Rika sent us.
Oh, Rika. Good. Show me what you have.
Okay. Suppose we should hand it over now.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna hand over to Vellum.
He looks it over and scratches his chin. Yes. I see. Well, I can read it. It'll cost you 2 gold if you want me to translate this for you.
Does Rika have a tab or anything? 'Cause this isn't technically for us. This is Are we paying for this? What did she say? I thought you guys were in
Frederick
business
just kind
together.
Yeah, no, Frederick just waves away. It's like, I'll cover it.
All right.
Say 2 gold.
2 gold, please, yes.
Yep, okay, here it is.
All right. There's a lot here, so you may want to sit down. The writing is Odishif. It's a rare Eastern language. It came to Lankhmar with the mysteries of the Dil. It's a desert sect. They were briefly popular in the city about 200 years ago. The mysteries of Dil was a religion of women priestesses known as the Unseen Sisters. They obtained this sobriquet due to the religious masks that obscured their identities. The Unseen Sisters were rumored to be able to cleanse anyone of worldly sin with a ritualized kiss. Their masks were supposedly made of gold and adorned with fabulous gems. there were 7 of these gilded masks. The sect was driven from the city about 100 years ago by a coalition of secular religious figures. They were jealous of the mysteries, influences, and wealth. People would come and pay and stand in lines for this ritualized kiss of cleansing. So the sect was evicted with sudden violence, and the great temple was emptied in the middle of the night. The priestesses were said to have been forced to leave their reliquaries and treasuries behind, most of which were plundered by their enemies. The 7 gilded masks, however, were not discovered, despite many attempts to locate them. The former temple is now, it still remains actually. It's in the temple, the old temple district. It's more of a tenement now. So again, it's full of vagabonds and outlaw squatters. And it's also usually illegal to go into the old temple district, so. Anyways, if you were to go there, which I don't recommend, but if you were, it's near the River Halal, south of the Street of the Gods. And that's about all I can tell you
You
about
said
this
near the
film.
River Halal, where?
South of the Street of the Gods. I hope that was helpful, and if you ever have need of a scribe again, or if you
What was the name of the sect again?
they were called the Mysteries of Dil, D-J-I-L.
Mysteries
Perhaps
of
pronounced
Dill.
deal. It might be deal.
Okay, that's better than what I originally thought I heard. What is the sect of Dilf?
Yeah, I thought Dilf too.
And again, if you ever come across anything that has obscure lore or ancient alphabets, I pay market value for those things.
Can I ask you just a few more follow-up questions? We don't know much about this religion. Can I just ask you some just general questions about it?
I'll try my best.
You said that there were female priestesses who wear masks.
That's right. They were called the Unseen Sisters.
And you also mentioned these 7 gilded masks. Now, these are obviously like the leaders' masks. Did the regular people also wear masks?
I don't
Or
know.
just the 7 leaders?
I know that the 7 Unseen Sisters were the ones that wore the masks.
Okay.
It was before my time, but these are the things I've read about.
All right.
Okay.
Sorry, I just like to take notes of what our goal is.
Yeah, I took a bunch of notes too.
All right, and you are to pay. Pay for artifacts or more writing?
Oh, obscure, anything like obscure languages or alphabets. That's my cup of tea, so to speak.
All right.
Okay.
All right. Should we take it back to, I'll turn to the guys. Should we take it back to Rika and see what she wants to do, or if she's got more on that, or do we want to follow it up ourselves?
Your understanding is that Rika really just wants you to make sure you always sell them this. You go to them whenever you need to sell things
Okay.
of high value.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And selling other stuff is not going to piss off the Thieves Guild?
Selling other stuff?
Well, when we think of adventuring, we like to think of Indiana Jones, but Indiana Jones was actually stealing those things.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, kind of like the British Museum.
So, like, in theory, were the Thieves Guild to come across Indiana Jones, they would be like, "What's up?" Um, so like, if we're gonna keep, is the Thieves Guild gonna get angry at us if we sell these masks back to Rika?
You're unsure, but based on what Agnes was saying, this is
Yes.
stepping a little bit into their territory. Yes. However,
Okay,
Well,
so
they
who's
can't
to
be.
say if they would
They
ever
can't be the
even
guild
find
of
this
grave
information?
robbing and thieving.
yeah, I was gonna say, as long as we don't get caught.
Well, it's not
All
grave
right.
robbing. It's an old temple.
Yeah. Don't get caught and don't leave any witnesses to tell the Thieves Guild.
It's a gray area. It's hard to say.
It is a gray area because we're not supposed to be in that temple. And so we are like, I mean, we're breaking and entering. We're taking things. I mean, it's very gray area, but it's not gray at all. We're definitely stealing.
Yeah.
And
Stealing is definitely the Thieves Guild thing, so yeah. You might have to
All right.
take some precautionary measures.
Yeah, Donkey's gonna shrug. Just means no witnesses. Ever.
All right, but they said there's going to be squatters in there, and we know that there's going to be thieves in with the squatters. I would be.
Hey, I'm not saying we go all out Anakin on them, but we can go all out Anakin on them.
All right, fair enough. We'll just say we didn't know. Just make sure that we steal some extra booty in case we have to buy ourselves out of trouble again.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea.
Is
Should we
there
go take a look at the? Well, can you tell us about the temple?
there are other
Samurai?
shops here if you want to look around, or if you just want to get the hell out. It's up to you.
What kind of other shops are there?
Yeah, I'm curious.
You'd have to go in to say they're like enclosed, and they're like tents, right?
Yeah.
You'd have to kind of duck into one. Pavilion, into each pavilion, and get a feel. Do you want to duck into a pavilion and see what's going on?
Yeah.
Yeah, Donkey definitely does.
Yeah, I do. My guys do too.
All right. You guys go into one, and it's a very smoke-filled pavilion, and they're selling some. They're selling drugs, basically, like some crazy stuff. There's weird soups. There's weird dust. There's some pipe weed that you've never seen. There's weird sands. They're just all laid out, and they all look very expensive, but interesting.
Well, since we walked into this and they're clearly selling drugs, how are the patrons already inside and the workers already inside treating us by having us walk in?
They seem professional.
Okay. So not too worried about us then.
A little glassy-eyed, but professional.
Okay, as long as we're not walking into some like cartel stuff, I guess I'm not too worried.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I'm
Okay,
not.
is there a worker nearby I can talk to?
Yeah. You see somebody who's clearly the person, um, at least in charge at the moment,
Okay.
and they nod and say, "Would you care to partake in any of this?"
Well, this is gonna be Donkey talking because he has some ideas of his own there. Like, maybe, but I'm kind of curious. Is there something here you would recommend for like if I need to get a really good night's sleep, but like I need to fall asleep in like a couple seconds?
Oh, well, there's the dreamer's fancy. He pulls out a dark, shimmering liquid inside of a vial.
Hmm. Um,
Though the
Now,
dreams are supposed to be unforgettable.
good or bad?
Usually, they're quite good.
So, is this will this knock me out on contact with my skin, or would it have to be ingested?
Oh, you would have to ingest it, but your mind will be plunged into the void.
And it's almost instantaneous.
It is, yes.
How much do I need, and how much does this cost?
Well, we sell a vial of this for 20 gold apiece.
How much does a vial do?
You'll probably get. I don't know what your tolerance is, but have you ever had this before?
No, no.
I would take half of a vial then, your first time.
I'm gonna buy a single vial of that, just for curiosity's sake, and possibly check it out.
Very good.
Okay,
Fine
it's 20
taste.
gold, you say?
That's correct.
Okay.
It's difficult to make, as most of these things are. So
Yeah.
it's
No, no, I'm
it's
not.
extracted from a rare root.
Oh,
But
I know about rare roots. I'm a dwarf. I lived under a bunch of them. I
oh,
understand.
good. He hands you
Okay.
the vial, corked, and asks if you'd like to try some here in the safety of the pavilion, or
Well, so if this trying, you mean like try the product I have right now, or you give me a different trial?
he means the dreamer's fancy that you just purchased.
I I'm gonna save it for another time. I appreciate you offering to be a safe place for me.
All right, and yeah, I think you'll quite like it. For me, it gives me full control to shape and create whatever I wish in my black void dream. It's like being a god for a night.
Hey, that does sound quite amazing. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Do you have other what other uh type of what other options are there?
Is there anything you're looking for in particular, or do you want me to just?
Well, I don't know. Like, drugs can be very. Should I
Well, we've got
like?
Beholder's Tears. They give you true sight of up to 30 feet, but they can also cause hallucinations. We've got the Dream Flake. They are thin slivers of dried black fungus, quite rare. If you place them between the cheek and gum, they can induce hallucinations and euphoria. When they're smoked, you can have extremely vivid waking dreams. Well, they only last about an hour, though.
Wow. You have some good stuff here.
That's right. Does that interest you at all, sir?
Uh,
Should I care?
yeah,
Um,
no, those are a bit. Well, maybe the Beholder's Tears. Uh,
he
how much is it?
the Beholder's Tears. So I would say 20 gold.
Ooh, maybe I'll have to come back for that.
Understandable, sir. Perhaps I can interest you in Deluge. These are single dose vials.
Is this also 20?
They can sometimes give temporary powers, spell-like powers.
How long do these spell-like powers
Well, I'm
last?
definitely interested in spell-like powers.
Well, about an hour, generally. Again, yes, it is expensive. It's about 20 gold, but you know, you can get some nice tricks if you're not magically inclined and you've always wanted to try it. This is unforgettable.
Well, I'm definitely interested, but I may have to earn some money before I come back and grab some.
Oh, of course, sir. Please, come again. And we have many offerings, and we frequently get different things to experiment with if you like that sort of stuff.
It
All
sounds
right.
good.
He bids you farewell.
Yeah, definitely come back. I definitely take some deluge.
It will be like a random level 1 spell that you'll get.
Oh, so I don't control which spell it is.
No.
But in a life or death situation, that might be useful.
Constitution correlates to stamina, right?
It does.
Okay. All right.
Ducking into another tent or carrying on?
Shall we carry on, or do you want to check out another tent?
Up to you. Like that first 10 was actually pretty good to duck into.
Yeah. I mean, no, the stuff that they have is good. It's just I might have to do another job before I can really cut loose with it.
Yeah, but it does give us some idea of what we can come back to.
Yeah. Are the other ones selling potions as well, or is there like new or do they all seem to be selling similar products, or do they seem to have different focuses?
Yeah, there's different focuses. Definitely.
Then yeah, I'll check out another pavilion.
Yeah.
Okay. You slip into one that seems to be almost like a flea market. It's just like a flea market or an antique shop or something. There's just like there's a lot of random stuff here. You see an interesting looking book with strange markings. You see a gauntlet covered in blades. A grimy copper coin. And it just seems like a bunch of interesting stuff. but rather random collection. But it's a large collection. The proprietor asks if they can interest you in anything in particular.
I'm curious about the book. Can I look at it?
Yeah, you open it up. Hold on. See if I can get the information. Okay. The proprietor tells you that it's said to have been taken from the dead head of a cult, but they don't know a lot about it. And when you open it up, you see scribbles of some kind that you can't seem to decipher.
Okay. Oh, I can't.
No.
It's not any of the languages that any of my characters know.
Possibly.
Or do you know what language it is, or is it not a identifiable language? I guess that only RC knows. RC knows Eva Morency and Desert Talk.
That's awesome. Why don't you roll luck for RC?
12.
Is that under RC's luck? Current luck?
RC's luck is 12. It's showing off as green, so I'm assuming that's a
Okay.
succeed.
RC recognizes it as Desert Talk, but it would take some time to translate because while he knows the language, when he can speak it and hear it, the writing takes time to translate for RC.
All right.
And if it's old, it might be an archaic form of it too.
But it seems to have a few spells in there written in Desert
How much
Talk.
are you asking for the book?
Oh, I'd take about, well, I don't know much about those things. It's been here for a while. 10 gold?
RC looks beggingly at Aldo Jr., who sighs and says, all right. 10 gold down.
All right. You can call it a strange cultist's book, something like that. High cultist book.
High cultist book. All right. Well, that's good.
Yeah, and so again, there's a lot of random stuff here.
Donkey wants to see if he can find anything dwarf related. On the off chance.
Donkey takes a look around. He sees an interesting amulet that looks.
I see.
You see that?
Oh,
Yeah.
man.
I see
I
that.
need that one.
Makes wear adorable to pigs, boars, and similar beasts. They will not harm to wear, nor are they romantically interested. How much for this amulet?
he he doesn't seem to know what it's worth or what it does, and he's just like, "Oh, 5 gold."
Done.
Oh, is this this writ granting one favor within reason from a criminal organization? That definitely sounds useful. Uh,
Oh, that is so funny.
how much for is the writ on the table?
It's on the table.
And how much was the porcine attraction?
That was
Or did
5
you buy it?
gold.
Yeah, I grabbed that.
I guess I will take the how much for the writ?
5 gold pieces too for that one.
Wald will take his. 17.
Oh, this amulet is so cool.
Favor.
It's so
Do you
funny they
want to
had to
name
mention
it?
that it's like they won't be romantically interested.
I know.
Do you want to name the crime organization?
um,
Or is it the Thieves Guild? Because that could be extremely useful if it's from the Thieves Guild.
let's say that it's a blank spot that you can write in.
Oh, so I can come up with the name of the criminal organization?
Yes.
Ooh.
Nice.
I will come up with something.
Including the Thieves Guild, certainly.
Oh, I could choose it for it to be the Thieves Guild?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Then I'm definitely choosing that. Because that's how we're going to get out of this next time.
Yeah.
Luck surely shines on us today.
Yep. Wow.
All right, this will be our shield for now. I think I'm satisfied here.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm satisfied too.
Do you want to look around another shop, or are you on your way out?
Uh, I don't care. Just,
Yeah, I say I'm good to head out.
yeah.
Okay. You guys make your way to
Yeah, we want to head to the temple
the end of the.
right away. Tony?
Yeah, I'm good to head out.
You move
All right.
to the exit of the night haunted interior of the plaza, and you hear an abrupt hiss that catches your attention. Spinning in the direction of the exclamation, at first you see nothing, and then, like a phantom emerging from the night fog, a shadow of darker hue than the surrounding gloom comes into sight. In a narrow alleyway between two shuttered buildings is a robed figure dressed in black sackcloth. A featureless oval of utter darkness fills the figure's cowl, providing no indication of identity or even gender.
Can I roll to recognize this person?
RC recognizes Shilba. Shilba beckons you all closer, or the sackcloth robed figure.
RC runs over, skipping basically.
My guys followed.
Okay. Um, just a minute.
Powerful Shilba. Have you come to teach me about power again?
you guys see this?
Yep.
Yep.
Um, Shielba speaks to Arcee, but it seems to be looking at all of you. You seek the gilded masks of Dil.
Yes.
I
Yes,
too
Shielba.
desire them. It would suit us both if we came to an accord.
Do you know Rika? Because I think Rika wants them. But I'd much rather for you to have them. Um, what kind of accord?
The masks intrigue me in a small manner, but I only require one. Fetch me the chiefmost, or should I say, the chieftest most, given its gynarchical origin. Bring me that mask, Arcee, and you
Chief
heard
most
me.
mask?
The chieftest
Oh, chieftest.
most mask, and you earn my gratitude.
Chieftest most. That's an odd word. I've never said that before.
And I will consider the favor you owe me to be met.
All right, guys. Here's the deal. Shieldbuz's gonna get one of the masks. Okay. Agreed. Good.
Not gonna be my mask. Bonky says.
No,
yeah,
no. Well, there's 7 of them. There's gonna be
Yeah.
plenty of masks to go around, everybody. Okay. Deal. I'll make that deal. Well, I mean, I already made the deal, so I will fulfill my deal.
Very good, Arcee.
Next
Farewell,
time you might
then.
want to just tell me, though.
Until we meet again.
I wait eagerly for that day, Shieldba.
Shielba floats back into the darkness and then disappears.
Isn't Shieldba great, guys?
Sure.
Don't worry,
I mean-
everything's gonna be fine. We'll work it out.
I mean, to be fair, we all serve really weird patrons. I mean, a bunch of us serve Daff. Then there's whoever Pukey serves, and
And it's possible that Rika won't know the full amount of masks. I mean, they just want them for sale. They don't care about the well, maybe they do, but they probably just want them for sale.
hey, you know what? I'm all about shipping it to today's problems down the river.
Listen, if we all want to go
guess-
back in time and get killed by the Burning Man, then that's fine. But we made a choice, and now we have to see it through.
Exactly. I mean, yeah. We'll survive one way or the other. And if we don't, well, that's not today's problem.
Exactly.
So you exit the Plaza of Dark Delights, and you want to make your way to the Old Temple District. Is that where you're heading?
Yes.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
We got a
It's,
case of joint.
Tony?
How late is it today now? Like in game?
It's
Past midnight, at least.
I would say it's midnight now.
Okay, yeah, this is probably a good time for us to check it out.
Okay.
Or no, wait, that was the next day. It could be any time today.
You waited till evening to go to the plaza, and
Yeah.
then you just had all that,
Yeah.
those exploits. Okay. So we are going here. Could everybody see that?
Yep.
Great.
Yeah. Wow.
You
Yeah, it
make
looks
your
pretty good.
way to the former temple of Deal. You walked through many poverty-stricken neighborhoods in this place to get here. And you see that the surrounding buildings are in varying states of disrepair. The businesses here are struggling, but dominating the neighborhood is this massive temple, now turned tenement. The stone walls rise about 50 feet in the air, supported by stout buttresses. At the rear of the temple is a thick spire that continues another 30 feet into the sky. This large tower is crowned by an oval construction resembling a flattened coin, stretched as if trodden by a behemoth. Smoke from cook fires and drying ragged clothing spill from the temple's glassless windows, and the noise of a crowd tumbles from the open front doors.
You said the noise from a crowd?
The noise,
Hmm.
yeah, there's like a crowd of people that are set up
Oh,
shop.
there's a bunch of people inside.
Yeah, they're living here in poverty.
Okay. I'm gonna slot everything I have into very tightly and hard to access areas on my body.
Okay.
You're gonna do that thing where you wear your backpack in the front of your body?
Yeah, actually, that's probably not a horrible idea.
That is so funny.
You guys are gonna blend into the shadows. Aldo and Walt are
Okay.
going to attempt to move sneakily.
Sure. You move in. There's the smell of unwashed bodies. There's cooking food, bodily waste. The smell of sickness assails your nostrils. And you step into the dim confines of the abandoned temple.
Smells like a party to me.
The former fane, once gilded with wealth of its worshippers, is now filled with hovels and sleeping spaces formed by crudely erected walls of scavenged lumber and tattered blankets. Overhead, you see a large balcony covering the frontmost section of the temple. A number of
Wait.
ramshackle walkways and platforms hang from the supported pillars, forming a meandering and dangerous second floor to the tenement.
Mm-hmm.
Did the vellum tell us anything about where to look?
I'm gonna guess we look in the most dangerous part of this temple, wherever it
In the
is.
spire? I mean, I assume that we're looking in the spire, but I'm just curious if it said like where in there or it's just in there. I didn't write that.
Roll, as you're walking through this tenement, roll a d3. It's one of you. A feverish occupant of the tenement rounds the corner unexpectedly and coughs a spray of bloody spittle into... Let's see, I'm gonna roll a d6. No, not 2. I like how it does that. And that is... Pukey.
Okay.
It's just a bloody spittle into your Pukey's face. Pukey has to make a fortitude save here.
Wow.
Oh no, that's not good.
Pukey contracts bloody cough.
Okay.
Does Pukey know how long it takes for that to become infectious?
I heal people. I'm not a doctor.
Can you heal bloody cough?
That'd be disease. It would have to be a very good roll. Well, 14 or better.
All right, roll a d4.
D4.
It's gonna take 3 days to manifest.
Okay.
All right.
And I'll let you know when it does. What it does when that happens.
Okay.
All right. Let's see what I have that's made of cloth. The disgusting, ratty, silver embroidered cloak. I'm going to rip straps off that for us to put over our faces.
Okay, do all the. So it's. I would delete it from your.
Yeah, I'm deleting it from my inventory.
Cool.
And make 6 face straps.
Wow, very nice.
Pukey really appreciates it, but kind of is like, why didn't you think of this like 2 minutes ago?
I didn't know. I didn't know somebody was gonna cough blood. How? Who knows? Who would have known? Why didn't you
Pukey
think
kind
of
of like
it? You're a
kind of raises
cleric.
his
You should
hands,
know.
gestures around.
So suddenly, the desperate and destitute residents of the tenement vanish from sight. They slip into their hovels or fade into the shadows, like prey detecting a predator's scent. Appearing around you just as suddenly are several fierce-looking individuals, clutching clubs
now.
and swords in their hand. Each,
Whoa.
each one bears a tattoo of a spider crawling up their cheek. Beside the largest of these tattooed bravos is a spindly man dressed in wine-stained robes. Crazed eyes peer from his face, unblinking and unearthly. Also among them is someone you recognize. Lena.
Who is it?
Lena of Mog.
Checking my notes.
From the burned man's mansion.
Oh yeah, Lena. Survived.
Remember, she's not our friend.
Of course I survived. You killed my children. I've waited for this day.
Wait, what?
Crazy woman in burning pit.
Yeah, we killed your children?
Yeah, there's a lot of feral children in the pit.
What pit? Oh, God, yeah. The feral children that we killed. Wait, those were what? Remind me about the feral children?
They were hers.
More, give me more.
That's really what I know. They were in the room with the burning pit, and everything was on fire, and we were taking heat damage. And she had a bunch of feral children, and she was a crazy sorcerer lady.
Oh, she walks on walls.
Yes, her.
Oh, God. Hi, Lena. How have you? All right, I'm not gonna do that. Uh, Listen. Those children were feral, so that's like different from being like a civilized person. A feral is like an animal.
Well, you evicted me from my home. And you killed the Burning Man, my mentor. You will die.
Can we
Maybe
work
we
this
won't.
out? Monkey's
'Cause
like,
if
can we
we
work this
don't,
out, please?
then you're gonna be in big trouble, Missy.
Uh,
A little bit good cop, bad cop. Eli's definitely being bad cop. Donkey's trying to be good cop. Hey, we don't have to fight. We can work this out.
she doesn't seem impressed. So I'll say we're like this. And I'll put you guys in. What do we want the marching order to be?
Donkey, Fred, Pukey, I guess is for me.
Yeah, I guess. Although RC Walled, I guess put RC in the middle. We don't get attacked from behind.
So they did surround you. Say it's kind of like this.
Yeah, that's still more or less how I think I'm going to have mine.
Do I have tokens?
Yeah, let me put them all in and then we can figure out how you want them to be. And Donkey, RC, Aldo. There he is. I'll let you
Yeah, I
arrange
guess this
them.
works.
This works?
Yeah, I guess so. I just want to have RC have people on both sides of him. 'Cause he's very weak.
Then I have you guys in the combat encounter thing.
Okay.
Let me just fix the token for Lena for some reason. Not. It's weird. Do it this way. Upload it. There we go. All right. Let's begin with Pukey.
Okay. Guess Pukey's gonna. Well, first Pukey's gonna show. Guys, I really don't want to do this. I'm sick. I have a disease. I want to stay away. Since I'm sure that's not gonna work, he's gonna go attack this guy. I'm telling you now, man. I'm sick. You don't want to touch me. And he's gonna swing.
Who's he attacking?
The guy he moved towards. What's his face?
All right. Let's see.
I'm just gonna do a double attack.
Okay, we're gonna go with the first one. And that's actually a hit.
Nice.
That can't be right. Yeah, I had the hit points wrong. I had the AC right, but I had the hit points wrong.
Okay.
Yeah. He's very wounded by that strike.
Told you, didn't get close to me, or else you might die.
This one comes up to Fred. And swings his short sword.
Oh, fuck.
He nicks him.
Yep. Okay.
This Spider King leader comes up to Donkey and
Oop, my bad.
oh no. Oh
Mercy.
no. He's swinging a short sword too. And that's a whiff.
Yep. I just had his polished, you dumbass.
Gotta fix this information though. 15. There. Okay. And the sorcerer.
Core?
The sorcerer.
Core?
Yes. He goes to cast a spell. On himself. Here we go.
I was gonna say, it's not the type of thing I can spell duel, right?
It's enlarge. Do you have enlarge?
No.
He goes to cast enlarge, and he loses the spell in his failure. This one comes up behind Pukey. Swings his short sword. And hits him for 6 with a really good crack. And then does an additional 3 damage that knocks the legs out from Pukey, and Pukey goes down to the ground.
Yes, Pukey. Ah, Andy's dead. He's only got 7. Yeah, he's out.
Pukey's life is just ripped from him with one good sword stroke from this one. Make sure everybody's looking where they're supposed to. And RC.
Okay. Until I learn the reverse of mending, my spells are not particularly violence-based. So I guess I will try rope work on Normcore.
What was that?
I guess I will try to use rope work on Normcore.
Okay.
Or actually, do you know what? No, that's stupid. I just bought a short bow. I'm gonna try to hit him with a bow.
Alright.
The ammo should really have an up and down arrow so that you can just reduce the
Oh,
number by
that
one
would be good.
without having to-
Yes, definitely.
That would be a very good addition.
Or some kind of automatic macro.
Yeah, or just something that just a -1. Okay, so I will use one arrow. Let's see, short bow. I guess I just run it from the thing. Am I within 50 feet?
You are.
All right, I'm attacking. Oh wait, yeah, I guess I should do. Oh, oops. That's probably this.
That's a miss. Whizzes by.
Alright. I guess that will do it. For Aldo. Aldo is gonna say, Pukey! Run over. To which one is this? The gnarly Spider King. And do his patented two-handed shot. 13.
The hand axe lands, and right in the chin. It's just buried right in the chest of this the Spider King leader, and he falls down dead.
All right. I guess that'll do it. Oh, it's Lena's turn.
Yeah, Lena's gonna come up next to Aldo, and she's gonna spray her webs at him. Let's see. Yeah, she sprays her webs at Aldo, and he makes a reflex save.
Unnatural 20.
He ducks them completely.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, Fred's gonna swing at the directionless Spider King directly in front of him. Gonna do it mightily. I said swing.
Nice.
Fred's it's a halberd, right?
Yep.
It just cuts this guy right in two.
Shouldn't have made it personal. Should not have made it personal.
Right, I guess. Let's see. What's the best action for a thief in this circumstance? I guess I'll try using the blowgun at Lena. Ooh. Is Lena within 20 feet?
20 feet. 10, 15. She's
Or
just within 20 feet,
or
I'd say.
more. Okay.
We can measure. Oh, we have a thing here. Check this out.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, boom. You got it.
All right, so does that register the?
You're definitely within range, I'd say.
All right, that's a cool feature. So I will take a shot at Lena, the blowgun.
Come on, hit her hard.
Yeah, that's a miss. She feels it whiz by her and she glowers at Wald.
It's like I said, hit her hard. Okay, well, those
It's
don't.
hard to blow and aim.
I know you're awfully peppy there, Spider King, but I'm gonna have to hit you. And
That's a lot of talk for somebody who can't aim. That's a miss.
yeah. I knew I should have just gone and shot at Lena. Oh yeah, Pukey is currently not moving.
The Spider King gang leader. Should rename him. He's supposed to be the leader. He takes a swinging donkey with his short sword.
Okay, I'll give you that.
It actually manages to find a weakness in the armor.
It's a crap hit, but it means at least you hit me. That's donkey talking crap, as always. I mean, it's a crap hit, but at least you hit me. I'll give you that one. Wasn't paying attention.
This sorcerer is staggering around, but still. Begins to cast a spell. Another 11? Unreal. he loses his ability to cast Magic Shield.
Wow.
Curses.
Looks like you might hit the sauce a little too hard before fighting.
All right. Guess Arcee's going to attempt to use his bow on Normcore. Ooh. Oh, right in the kneecap.
Oh, we want to roll that 1d4? Right. The sorcerer falls dead.
Oh man, that would have taken like
As the arrow is planted right into his chest.
all right. Oh yep. All right, RC, go after Lena. That's probably nothing.
Both of Arcee's swings are not able to match Lena's speed and agility.
All right. Oh yeah, I gotta.
She casts these webs again on Aldo. He needs to roll reflex save.
Oh, come on, Lucky. Probably not.
He finds himself restrained in these webs. And she kind of, whoops. She navigates, she kind of moves here on the other side of Aldo.
Okay. So Frederick's gonna rush over to this idiot. The Peppy spider, yep. Gonna take a swing at Peppy. Wow. I mean, I probably don't need it, but I'm gonna roll the 1d4 anyway. Oh, and I need to roll a 1d6 to see how much damage I would have inflicted. Yeah, just lie down and die.
It already did the 5 for you here.
Yeah.
For your 1d6, I think. Oh, it says
It's
rolling a 1d10 for you.
No, that's on the critical hit table. And then the result of that is solid strike to the torso, inflict a 1d6 damage.
Oh, you're right.
Hey, so
That's
technically,
the table result.
Pukey didn't die, did he?
So it's
Because
is it 8 total?
We have to turn. We have to turn him to see if he died.
It's 5 and 3, right?
Roll? Yeah. Well, 5 and 3, and then we're gonna include the mighty hits thing. That's another 3. Either way, he's dead. I'm sure.
Did you roll Mighty Deeds?
Yeah, that was the 1d4 right there, right after his initial.
Your Mighty Deeds is a D3.
Oh, it's a D3?
Yeah.
Okay. Same result.
The leaders has fallen before the halberd of Frederick.
Okay.
Lena, finding that she is alone here in this battle, is unsure if she wants to continue. Walter.
Alright, let's see here. Use measurement tool to figure out about. About here, use the below it again. Okay.
It's a miss.
These don't have my they're supposed to add the agility modifier to range weapons, just like they add the strength modifier to melee weapons, but it doesn't seem to do that.
You don't have a plus to hit. You have to put that in yourself. I see you got blowgun. Under to hit
okay.
is 0. You have to put it in.
Okay. Alright, yep, okay. Fair enough.
So that'd be a 9, which would still miss.
Yep, fair enough.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, I guess Wolf's turn.
How far away is Lena from Donkey? Where's that measurement thingy? No way.
30 feet at least.
Okay, so he can't rush her. In that case, he's gonna pull out his crossbow and try to shoot her.
Wow.
Hmm.
And before you say Aldo's in the way, keep in mind that he's on the ground in webs and he's only like 2 to 3 feet tall anyways.
True, however, it's a risky shot. He's not on the ground though. He's just restrained.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm willing to risk his life.
Okay.
Alright.
That misses both anyways, I would say.
Yeah.
Unless you have an agility bonus unmentioned.
Nope.
You have a -3, so that's actually a 6. You need to put that as a -3 in your agility. To hit on your to hit box. I just did it for you.
Okay.
Wow, you're just of course, because you got the armor and stuff, right? Probably. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah. I guess
You
he's
should
just
get
gonna.
closer though. You should use your movement.
Yes. Try. Okay. I need to take off the move.
Yeah.
Gonna let him. I can't get him to move. There we go. Maybe that's gonna work. There we go.
Yeah.
Okay. Now it's not showing me where to end my turn.
I can do it for you.
Oh yeah. Wait. Never mind. I
Oops.
found it.
RC.
RC is also gonna take the risky shot. Let's see how close you are. Or no, 30 feet, that's still within 50, so short bow it is. Good luck. Oh. Nothing but nines.
That misses.
And Aldo is ensnared, right?
That's right.
So I have to use an action to cut myself free.
Yep.
And that, what type of, are you strength for that?
Yeah.
To like cut at them?
Exactly. Yep.
Alright, so. I'll just do a regular strength check. Ooh.
Oh yeah, you cut yourself out of there.
Nice.
Can I make an attack because I got a critical success?
No.
Ah. Even with my just one hand?
On the ground?
No, I'm just. Alright. I can't move away because of attack of
I
opportunity.
hit clear all, it doesn't do it, so I don't know. Maybe if I,
That's alright.
maybe if I hit.
Oh, I can do it.
Oh, weird. Or it wouldn't work for me. Lena is fleeing. And she's gonna try to get away from Aldo. And then
Attack of opportunity.
climb her way up some walls to get away.
Do I get an attack?
Yes, you do.
Alright. And I can use my two-handed, right?
I don't know. I don't see why not. Go for it.
Or actually, do you know what? The odds might be a little bit better to just use the hand axe, so I'm gonna just use the hand axe.
Oh my god. As Lena tries to run away, Aldo plants his hand axe in the back of her head, and she dies on the spot.
Make sure she's dead this time.
Well, I mean, we let her leave, didn't we?
That is correct. She fled.
Alright,
Go a
so
little
now we gotta turn
dismemberment, not hurt
Peaky.
anybody.
Where does that?
You guys handled that pretty easily, but Donkey did die. I'm gonna reward everybody 2 XP for that. And it should automatically apply it. Looks like it did. Cool.
Should we flip Pukey and see if he lived?
Pukey's body lays there, and if anybody wants to flip his body, is it under death throws? No.
It's under recovering the body. The dead character makes a luck save, so roll Pukey's luck.
Okay. Pukey has no luck. And yeah.
So, yeah, I think that's it.
Wow, Pukey finally dies? that for real?
It's gonna get a lot harder from here on out without Pukey.
Yeah, it is. Pukey
We
survived
get-
many close calls from death. It's crazy to see this finally end for him.
Come. Yeah. Yeah, I mean,
As you flip him over, you see that he is beyond saving. His heart is, his chest is not rising and falling. Yuki's clearly dead.
Ah,
that's unfortunate. That Frederick's a little upset. That was his second cousin.
well, we'll put the body in a place where we'll remember to pick it up and bury it later.
Which is where you're gonna just
All right.
prop
Now
it
that
up
everybody,
somewhere.
I mean, is it
now that
not
we've
in a
killed
place like
everybody,
that right now?
I say now we've killed all the bad guys. Are any of the other residents returning?
Are they what?
Are the other residents returning? Now that we've killed the bad guys.
Now that the fight's over, yeah, they're kind of
We
warily
should search for these
emerging.
bodies too.
Yep. Okay.
Okay.
You find
Frederick's. Go ahead.
3 short swords. What gives 12 armor class? Is it like probably just the regular
What gives 12?
yeah.
The leather gives my guy 14, and the
Yes.
leather gave
It's probably
Pukey
just
13.
the cloth armor or whatever it is.
Hide maybe.
No.
Whatever's one step down from studded
Leather?
studded armor.
Yeah.
Regular leather. Unstudded leather, basically.
Yeah,
What does that give?
because
A +2.
I mean Pukey was 13 and Frederick is 14, and they are both wearing the same armor.
Okay.
Pukey started with a lower armor class.
So there's 3 sets of leather armor. And 3 short swords on 3 of them.
Mm-hmm.
Normkor Yomanis, the alcoholic sorcerer. He has a spell book, and a dagger.
Well, I'll
So-
definitely take the spell book.
Okay.
What's Lena got? Besides an axe in her head.
Oops. Hold on just a minute.
Spider Gang spell book.
Are you ready for the spell book notes? Or maybe I can just make an item for you or something. I don't know.
Well, I put like a Spider Gang spell book in there that you can change if you want.
I'll write it down. So, and I'll make this later.
Okay.
He had enlarge in the spell book. He had magic shield. I'll make this spell book for you. And he had a spray of spiders.
Oh, weird. Yeah, you should make it. I can't. For some reason, I can't enter text.
Yeah, I'll
into
make that book
window.
for you.
Also the High Cultist book. I'll have to spend time to translate it, but
Yep,
eventually I will.
absolutely.
And also, like, if we do want to take 1 month off, that would really help me get my Wizard's spellbook sorted.
Well, we probably need to audition a new cleric, anyways.
Yeah.
You mean a month off in game or a month off in real life?
No,
In
I mean
game.
like a month off in game.
I gotcha.
I'm mostly joking, but I do need time to learn spells because my spell book currently, now that I've got some spell books to like learn from, my spell book is looking pretty sad. I need at least one spell that does damage, you know?
Well, I mean, to be fair, we have suffered a lot of trauma over this campaign, and everybody we know is basically dead. So I'm sure all the Sins need some rest from that. Time to decompress. And Frederick's lost his entire family, including his last cousin.
I'm sorry, Frederick.
So, I mean, I can see us taking a month off in game, is what I'm saying.
Well, we need to work on the logistics of that after we
Yes.
finish this mission, maybe.
So Lena has leather armor and
All right.
a curved dagger that does 1d6. A long curved dagger.
I would definitely like that dagger.
Okay.
Unless you have some use for it.
Neither of my guys have a use for it, particularly.
Dagger would be, that does 1d6 would be great for my halfling. Are you going to drag that in or should I make it?
It's not something I can drag in.
Okay.
You can just write curved dagger. It does 1d6.
All right.
And if anybody wants that leather armor, you can drag it in from.
Yeah, maybe the 3 short swords and leather armors we should just put in a pile near Pukey, and we'll grab them both on when we deal with his remains. We can sell them.
Well, yeah, we should bundle them up and kind of make them inconspicuous. But Frederick wants to get talk to a couple of the locals coming out and hire them to guard the body, saying they'll be paid better if we come back and everything's still there.
Okay. They definitely seem willing.
Okay.
They don't seem to have a.
I toss them a copper each.
They don't seem to have any like love for that gang that had showed up.
Yeah.
I'll
you guys
flip them a copper
You guys will be paid
each.
more once we get back.
They nod and seem to be willing to keep an eye on this body. It's 7:50. I think it's a good time. You guys want to call it? It's a good time.
Yeah.
Good. All right, so I will get you, Allison. I will. I give people Facebook contacts.
Oh yeah, yeah, that sounds great.
For Allison.
Sounds good to me. I'll reach out, and we can work out rolling up a level 1 character or two.
Right.
At which point, you might have to decide who you want to leave back at the Feathered Behemoth Tavern when we go on adventures. You know, Eli, because you've got 3, so I'd probably bring you down to 2 characters, and you can rotate who you want to.
Grooved with the thief.
Sorry, what?
I never really grooved with the thief type play. I'm just not good at it.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know if it's too much preparation or, but like I'm better with like fighters and wizards stuff.
Sure. And No,
So I'm
we can just say
thinking
that they
Wald.
all live there, and you can rotate them out per adventure.
We'll say
However,
that Wald went to go find his pony.
sounds like a plan. All right,
He went to
guys.
go live on the farm.
I'll catch you
All
next
right.
week.
Yeah, I'll catch you guys later.
Good night.
All right. Good
Night.
night.